It destroys us all. This is what you need to know. Time broke. A growing fracture leading to the end of time. We went after a device that could fix it. Things turned ugly. Paul Serene was there to stop us. He has superpowers.
Jack?
Him and me both. We failed.
Jack.
And of course, time travel was involved.
Jack.
Going too fast for you? Okay. What do you want to cover first? You tell me.
Let's start at the beginning. When you first arrived at Riverport University.
I came back home to see my best friend, Paul Serene. He wanted to show me what he'd been working on. My brother Will was a scientist. He was also involved. Paul said it was world-changing. He was right.
Whoa! Come on! Watch where you're going, man! Fuck off!
Get out of the road! Asshole. Riverport University. Here we are.
Hey, thanks for the ride.
No problem.
You'd been away for 6 years.
Paul and I had kept in touch, but, well, not so much.
How did it make you feel?
I was just happy to see Paul. Paul told me to meet him at the physics building. Paul.
Jack.
I just got to the campus. Where are you?
God, it's good to hear your voice. When you hit the courtyard, look right, you'll see this fancy modern physics building with the lights on. I'll meet you inside there. I am so looking forward to this, man.
You still haven't told me what this is.
I know. See you soon.
Why 4 a.m.? Why not wait till morning? Paul had always been a showman.
Come on, Amy, call it a night. There's nobody left to convince.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
He's been gone for 5 years.
Dark matter and dark energy constitute over 95% of our universe. We're just a speck of light floating in an endless ocean of darkness. Every story finds its writer. Wake has a bloody knife in his light of the flashlight. He smiles a wicked spicy lies and the blood on his face, eyes staring. All of us have two faces. The one we wear for all to see, and the face that lies beneath in the dark.
Paul had always been hungry for success. Driven. He made it onto a lot of those top young professionals lists. And now he was coordinating some huge project at the university. It's a big deal for him.
You made a long trip just to see a research project?
Well, reading between the lines, Paul was under a lot of pressure. He needed a friend. I wanted to help him any way I could. Son of a bitch.
Jack Joyce. In the flesh.
The esteemed Mr. Paul Serene. What's shaking, Moneybags?
Shut up and bring it in. Welcome home. 6 years. And I was starting to think you'd never come back.
Yeah, me too.
Come on. This way. We're going upstairs to the project lab. How was the flight?
First class. Thank you for that. It's a step up from our van trip to Utah.
I missed that van.
I'm guessing that Will's not meeting us.
He doesn't know we're here.
I knew Paul had asked my brother Will to consult on his project. Will was all the family I had, but he was difficult. There's more to this than you're letting on. Is it about my brother?
Still worry about him, huh?
If Will did something wrong, then...
Jack, man. Look, I've been tight-lipped about this for a reason. This project we've been working on is going to change the entire world.
Why do I smell one of your long-winded presentations on the horizon?
I would never. Oh, look. A perfectly placed presentation to illustrate the project. Now, who put that there?
Oh, shocking.
Okay. Enough joking. The lab's this way, Jack. Come on.
We'll get to your lab. I want to see your presentation. I know you love this stuff. Come on, man. Dazzle me.
Well, if you insist. Progress. Our primary drive is a
Super Dave, welcome to the broadcast. How you doing, Super Dave?
Over time, we have cured life-threatening illnesses. Explore the world.
Oh, good. Going into marketing spiel mode.
Don't ruin my flow. But there is one element which denies us true progress. Time itself. Now, I'm not a scientist, but here's how it's been explained to me. We've known that, in theory, a rotating black hole creates a deformation in space-time, potentially allowing travel through both space and time. Years ago, William Joyce, your brother, posited the existence of chronon particles, now known as Meyer-Joyce particles, which fill an all-encompassing field, enabling the constant and steady progression of time. Here at Project Promenade, we have combined both these theories to...
Well, I hope that gets better, Super Dave. I do apologize. Things are a little rough right now for you. It is money, though, right? Can't be angry about the money.
But that's enough of a primer for now.
All right, let's do this. So this is about quantum physics. Paul, you know my brother spent years stuck down that rabbit hole. Is that why you brought Will on as a consultant?
When Dr. Kim passed away, your brother was the obvious choice to bring in to replace him.
Died. Yeah, don't blame me there.
Oh, shit. You guys must have
We
some, like-
haven't even scratched the surface.
What is
I
all
kind of stopped asking because I'm really not the person to ask.
You were looking at the biggest
To try to get the,
discovery of our time.
you know, the donations to
Impressive,
do it.
but
I
Will's
just
the scientist. What do you need me for?
There's a
I
reason
just
we're doing this
decided to
at
try to
4
save up
a.m.,
money myself from my
I need
measly
someone
little
to
airport
trust.
job at
I need you
$8.63
to
an
help me
hour,
convince
but
Will.
sometimes you have to
I
make
had a
those
hunch.
sacrifices.
When your brother found out the scope of what we were building,
So I got back to work and
well,
tried to do everything, I guess, the old school way.
Yeah.
hang
Earning
on,
it with a little bit of
yes.
grit.
Will overreacted.
Some blood, sweat, and tears, might as well.
Ranting about miscalculations, dangers, all with no evidence. It works, but they're gonna cut our funding if I don't prove it. Jack, you know asking for our help is not easy for me. I am in deep trouble. You see, the tests I have to run here are not strictly speaking legal. You're the only one I can trust to help me with this.
Whatever Will did, I want to make it right. I love my older brother.
Miller Bad, welcome to the broadcast.
It's already essentially set up. Anyone can do it, but you're the one I want to do this with. Jack, thank you. I knew I could count on you.
Oh, I got you. Those are actually nice. I like Logitech. I used Logitech when I was playing on the PS2 back in the day on SOCOM. Really liked a lot of the Logitech headsets. Just never found too many that really worked with my Xbox One properly. Some of them were a little older school, of course, but back before they had the 3.5 millimeter jack into the actual controller itself on the Xbox One. But no worries, partner. I appreciate the thought. That's all that matters. Alright, you want to stabilize the core. Here we go.
That's just the Chronon conduit initiating.
Are you sure it's supposed to do that?
Stable.
What was that?
The core replicates the effects of a rotating micro black hole, so activating it can be a bit intense.
A black hole? What exactly are we testing here?
You're about to find out. This way. We've got to raise the corridor. Just like old times, eh? Slightly illegal, moderately reckless.
I'd raised some hell with Paul in the past. I could tell this was different.
G430, I
Still, I
think
didn't
that's what it
understand how
was.
massive and far-reaching the consequences for this would be. How could I? I knew Paul. He played it cool, but I could tell he was nervous.
It's happening. We're really doing this, Jack.
I'll look into those as soon as I can get my computer up and running properly. I have a very base model computer that can only run like League of Legends and stuff.
Here.
And some emulators.
You need this key
So
to activate the corridor.
I have to actually start building my PC so I can start streaming from that. It'll be a whole lot easier than streaming just... I've only streamed ever from the Xbox One mostly. And I play like Final Fantasy 11 online on the PC and stream that every once in a while. But
Security precautions.
and I play some of the Microsoft games on
Like we're launching a nuke.
on the PC. Some of the little
Wait,
free
we're not
ones.
launching a nuke,
Like
right?
the Asphalt games and stuff.
3, 2,
They're pretty fun.
1.
God damn, Paul. What is
The
this?
corridor. The passenger enters one end, travels around the loop, exits the other, and arrives at the predetermined time in the physical location where the machine is situated in that time.
Passenger. Wait. This is a corridor for... You're actually going inside that thing? In the machine, through time. It's a fucking time machine.
I'm going to be the first, Jack. And you're my witness.
This is crazy, Paul. I mean, this can't be safe. What happens when...
Our team has already proved it works in the trial phase. It is ready. We've passed every test, every inspection. We're about to make history, Jack. All you have to do is hit that switch.
Yeah, I can run it at Legends. Not at max settings, of course, but Legends. Yeah, I can understand the money portion, trust me. But everything is a work in progress. Just gotta stay positive and keep fighting it. Keep trucking.